Well, Bentonville leaders just wrapped up their city council meeting tonight. They debated on how to pay for major sewer expansion as the city grows. 5 News reporter Beau Russel has been at that city hall meeting tonight and joins us live with Mayor Stephanie Orman with the latest. Good evening, Beau.
Hey, good evening, Joe. Yeah, we're very lucky to have Mayor Orman with us tonight. This was a big meeting. There were a lot of people here. I would butcher all the information. So can you give us a pretty just simplified explanation of what this big topic was tonight?
Sure. So we're working right down to the wire here in Bentonville because we have large growth here and we have some issues with some of our infrastructure that we need to address. And so tonight we passed a wastewater revenue bond backed by development fees. And we have a gracious offer of a loan through the Ellis Walton Foundation that's helped us with funding this.
Fantastic. And you mentioned growth. You know, Arkansas was named by a study today the #1 state in the country for people moving to states. Can you talk a little bit about how Bentonville has felt that, the good things, you know, kind of the things you're seeing?
I think if you read into that study, it's going to tell you that Bentonville is the #1 city that people are moving to. Obviously, we have jobs here, and I think that's the attraction. But we also have a high quality of life, and so people do want to be in Bentonville and live in Bentonville. But when you go from a small city to a large city, all of your infrastructure has to adjust with that. And so what we were talking about tonight with the wastewater revenue bond has to deal with the capacity in our lines, 12-inch and larger lines. And so tonight we were able to find a funding mechanism to be able to move those projects so that development can happen.
Fantastic. And we have details of that on our website. The numbers were way too confusing for me to get into. That's why there's experts who do that. But just in case someone reads those proposals on the website, the outcome tonight was
that we passed it, so we'll move forward with that, and we'll put in place the development fees so that we don't have to push these rates onto anything onto ratepayers for future growth in our wastewater in our lines that are 12-inch and larger. And so that's what we accomplished tonight to be able to move development forward.
Mayor, thank you so much for your time. Joe, I'm going to send it back to you.
All right. Thanks for that update, Beau. Appreciate that.